Hi guys, it's Damo from advlife.com.au here. If you're relatively new to the adventure bike scene, you'd be forgiven for thinking that all the bikes are giants, behemoths of unfathomable size and power. We love our long travel suspension, our larger wheel sets. We want maximum ground clearance. The guys that love the big capacity bikes have seat heights that are so big you need a cherry picker just to get on the damn bike, but there are smaller options absolutely worthy of consideration, and none more than KTM's 390 Adventure. Offering a feisty 44 horsepower through the 6-speed gearbox and slipper clutch, the 390 can get up to speed pretty quickly. It'll happily sit on 100 to 110 and has more than enough on tap to have fun on the dirt roads, with the added benefit of never being intimidating at all. The adjustable WP Apex suspension isn't as adept off-road as the Explore kit you find on the R models, but that's part of the compromise that keeps the 390's price under that 10 grand mark. In our opinion, thanks to its lower weight and tamer power figures, the 390 carries the Apex stuff better than the corresponding 790 or 890. And with consideration given to speeds, you can explore some pretty techie trails. The strength of the 390 lies in its versatility. As a midweek commuter, it's actually a lot of fun. You'll carve through city traffic, no problems. You can take those little laneway shortcuts. You can zip around here, zip around there, find your favorite cafe or your workplace. No problems at all. Then on the weekend, immerse yourself in the beautiful Australian bush. Trails like this are an absolute blast on this bike. It's more suited to the wider dirt roads, and you can in fact go all the way around Australia on those very roads. If you want to go somewhere a little gnarlier, you'll find limitations through ground clearance in particular and suspension travel. That's not to say you can't get dirty on the 390, because you absolutely can. The type of rider that'll be attracted to the 390 is your novice looking for something that's not as aggressive as others, your female rider looking for the lower seat height and the lower weight. And in fact, this bike will attract a lot of experienced riders as well because it's so versatile and it's so easy to live with. It's easy to move around your garage. It's easy to get through, as we said, in a city. And then on the weekends, of course, you come and visit somewhere like this and have all the fun you want.
On top of that, it offers a great tech package, better than any other bike in its category. So you have the same TFT screen as the 890 and the 1290, and you have a lot of the features that they offer as well. You have the KTM Ride app will connect through the TFT screen, give you navigation, so you can play your tunes, you can take calls. You've got traction control, you've got ABS. The ABS can be switched into off-road mode, so that turns it off at the back and on at the front, and it's pretty good. The traction control, I turn off pretty much straight away. I'm not a massive fan of the traction control on the 390, but on the road, it probably has a better application than it does in the dirt.
The 390 has its limitations off-road, but it's not pretending to be an 890. It wasn't made for jumping, regardless of what you may have seen on the interwebs. Go long and you'll land with the parts bill in the mail eventually. But what do you need to jump over on the average adventure ride anyway? At a recommended ride-away price of $9,390, the littlest KTM Adventure represents outstanding value for the rider more interested in keeping those cast aluminium wheels on the ground while still getting their adventure fix. After all, isn't that what it's all about?